Hi, family. How are you all? I hope you're all fine. Well, down here, Daddy and Mom. Hello, family. How are you? This is Friday, and I thought I'd say a few words to you. What can I really tell you, Butch? Well, Daddy is okay now. Me, well, sometimes I feel all right, sometimes I don't. And they won't know anything. I've been to 3 different doctors, son, and they all agreed that I got severe pain, but they don't know what's causing it. So take more medicine and this and that. And Dr. Tuttle was reading my medical history, and my God, I said, it's a wonder I'm walking around. I'm supposed to have a duodenal ulcer, a peptic ulcer, and all that sort of stuff. Well, my left kidney, definitely, I have nephritis in it. He said, you can't get away from that. That's there. You can't do nothing about it. So they took some more kidney x-rays and blood tests and electrocardiograms. I have so many electrocardiograms. My heart is famous in the medical center. Like Dr. Tuttle says, boy, he says, you're quite famous in the medical center. So I went back to Dr. Brogan about a week ago for a pap test, and I was talking to him about different things, whether they were checked out or not. And he says, well, he says, stick with Dr. Tuttle. And he says, if he doesn't follow through, he says, we'll come back to me. I'll start from scratch again. Well, they're doctors. I'm not, so what can I say? And then again, like I told Daddy, I says, Daddy says, they want to make money, so you just keep coming back all the time. Keep coming back. And so Ronnie's pretty good. She'll know this summer whether her adrenal glands are working or not, because if she goes outside, and she gets a deeper tan than she's supposed to, then she knows that she has it. Now, I know that their water down there is lousy, and sometimes water can cause you to be upset, too. I know. I was there one time because I wasn't feeling good, and, oh, boy, I'm telling you, she was breaking a pot of coffee, and did it smell? I said, Ronnie, what the devil are you cooking? She says, coffee. I said, oh, my God. I said, when you go up the house, I said, you and Gracie, I said, why don't you just bring a couple of jugs up? I said, take some water home. Our water's a little hard. But still, no, it tastes better than that one down there. So today's Saturday. Daddy's gone to work, and Friday. I'm sorry, I'm all mixed up. And he'll come home and relax, play the organ for him, and he falls asleep in a chair sometimes. Sometimes we watch television. We watch television on Mondays and Tuesdays. Monday we watch Laughing, Tuesdays we watch Red Skelton. And then we don't watch television until Saturday, and we watch Jackie Gleason and the Wilkes. And then sometimes he comes home, and if he's not going to work on a Sunday, he'll say, well, let's take a ride to Somerville and see Moscow. I said, well, I don't know. He says, depends how you feel. So then I'd say, well, and then he'd say to me, well, maybe you'll feel better if you get out. So we go. We sit there for about an hour and a half. Daddy's cut down his drinking terrifically. He doesn't drink like he used to. He has a few beers and a brandy. A couple weeks ago, he had some veal, and he was very sick. So then finally he says to me, he said, you know, you were right. You're always hollering at me about that. He said, I didn't listen to you because he's always blaming it on something I was eating and all that sort of stuff. I said, well, I know, because I could tell. I said, when you was eating, you was all right. But soon you had a couple of VOs, I said, you weren't feeling good no more. So he straightened himself a little bit, exerted himself a little bit the other day, working with his maintenance man. And he was doing something with tools. So he had a little pain in his chest. It was bothering him. So I told him to go to the doctors, but he didn't want to go. So when he got up, he was all right. So I'm glad for that, because he's always hollering at me to take it easy. Well, like I told Dad, I said, part of my problem is, too. I said, I'm bored because I'm not allowed to pick anything up heavy. I'm not allowed to move anything around, shove everything around, and there's so much that's got to get done here that I don't know. So we decided not to sell the property, because like Daddy says, apartment rent is expensive, and the apartments, he says, you can't do what you want to do. He says, I don't think you'd be able to take it. This way, he says, if you want to play the organ all night, you want to raise hell, you can raise it, nobody's going to complain about it. He says, in the apartments, they complain about. Last August, we went down to Ryan's for 2 weeks vacation, and the people probably complained about the organ. Which ones they didn't know, so Ronnie talked to the ones upstairs. And they said they didn't. They enjoyed the organ. They were sorry to see it leave. So we only figured out the other people on the opposite side upstairs of Ronnie's. There's 2 old ladies and a man. That man never goes anyplace. He's always in the house. So Ronnie said the next time we bring the organ down, she said she'll invite the whole, well, there's these apartments that around her, she'd say 4 neighbors. She'll invite them in. She said, we'll play the organ and have something to eat and have a good time. So I said, well, I don't know. I said, that's up to you. She's doing pretty good on the organ when she gets up here. She plays it. I help her with learn some chords and things. She's doing all right. I feel sorry for her because she never gets any place. If he does come up, Daddy picks her up, brings her up here. Sometimes he takes her home, then she goes visit Elsie for a day, or Elsie will take her home. She doesn't have a car. They had the Volkswagen, but something happened and he didn't get that fixed yet, so she doesn't have a car at all. She teaches in school twice a week, about 2 hours a day. I guess it's on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. The third grade teachers help her, so that wakes up her day. Gives Gracie watches Ronald while she goes to school. She likes it. And we go down there and once in a while, but Daddy don't like. We used to go down and stay over and sleep, but Daddy said no place like his own bed because he likes to stretch out, and there's a twin bed we sleep in. The boys sleep in the same room, so he said then if he got to go for work in the morning, he won't be disturbing everybody. But Ronnie looks forward to us coming down. So once in a while, Gracie says call her up and she'll take me. Now, so I was down there Tuesday. Little Artie came home from school and he started breaking out with something. I looked down and I said, Ron, I said, he's breaking out in the hives. So I said, either something he's eating or something he's touching. So I says, forget it. So she called the doctor, and the doctor says, well, it's either eating or touching something. I think maybe you should cut out the chocolate cake, candy, or pudding, whatever he's eating, see what happens to him there. Ronald, oh, he's a little demon. He's a nice kid. Oh, they're very lovable. When they see Nana and Pop up, they go wild. They hug us and kiss us. They cry because we're going home. Like Artie Tuesday, he says, ain't you going to stay for supper? I said, no. I says, we have to go home. Pop-Pop's got to go to work. And he always laughs at me because I get to start to talking to him. Instead of saying Pop-Up, I start saying Dad. And he laughs, but he knows what I mean, and he knows who Dad is, and we talk about him, Pop-Up and all that. So we're going to take the puppy down tonight when Daddy comes home and see how Artie's going to enjoy it. And because he likes dogs, he likes them very much. So Gracie's house, they got a lot of work on it, and they have to rebuild the whole house. And like Gracie said, they're going to stay there for about 5 or 6 years, sell it, and move back to Flemington. And Daddy says he doubts it because he says they'll never get the money they have to put out in that house. Well, like I told Daddy, I said that's where they want to live, that's what they wanted. So I said they have to live their own lives. So I said, so don't bother your head, don't worry about it. So we're going to do a little work in here, put a bedroom back in the living room again, and then when the weather breaks, I'll finish the room upstairs, and we got to pull all the sheetrock out the bathroom and the kitchen and insulate it, and I want to rearrange the bathroom around so I could have a little more room in there. As long as they're going to stay here, we might as well fix it up. So during the summer, we'll have to get all new windows because these windows are shot, and we want them to come down a little bit lower because when somebody comes or something you can't see, you got to jump up to look out. So I want to put double window in the front and a double window in the bedroom so to even off the front of the house. And then, who knows, maybe my sons-in-laws will be pretty good and finally put the porch on the front. Even if they just put a cement stoop, I wouldn't care. And then later on put the roof on. We got to put shingles and a new roof on the kitchen, new shingles on the other part of the house. But it's going to be ours, like Daddy says. All we'd have to worry about is taxes. He don't have to worry about paying $200 or $300 a month rent. And he says, for what? Then he won't have anything. So he's going to pick up a truck, and he's going to clean out the rest of the junk out of the yard. And then bulldozer will come in and push everything right out and clean it all up to bury most of the stuff anyhow. Then we'll have some grass, plant some flowers and stuff. There's not much painting on the house. Got room inside, so just around the windows, there's a little bit of wood or something like that. And, well, there's not much to say, honey, because where do I go? If I go down to Old Bridge, I just see the girls. I don't go anyplace. I don't see anybody. Ronnie and Gracie went to see Irene the other day, and you know how skinny she was, and she just lost 12 pounds because somebody busted into her house and stole some money that she was saving for a trip they wanted to make on her 20th wedding anniversary to go to Hawaii. So she got $100 back from the insurance company. But like we said, it must have been somebody that knew they were saving it and knew it because it was a clean break-in. So I guess they didn't find out who the heck broke into her house. I haven't seen Irene. Oh, God, I don't know how long it was. And Daddy called Cappy last night to borrow the truck so he could do all this here stuff and bring the stuff home. So he's got to go there, go to Ronnie's to pick up the stuff in Ronnie's, come home, and then take the stuff from me and back to Ronnie's. So I said, you have to do it because you got to have the car for Sunday morning and go to work. So he's teasing me. He's asking me if I want to go to work with him Sunday. Who knows? Depending on how I feel, maybe I'll go, maybe I won't. And after he told me about the guys getting fired down there and then get rehired, I said, you'll ever get into trouble for me being there. I said, maybe they don't want me hanging around there. So I said, well, they must have heard about the last Sunday that I was down there with you. I said, they didn't say anything to you. I said, I'm not in your way. I don't bother you. You can do your work. I had to make a telephone call to Ron and tell her what Daddy's going to do so she could have everything ready for him when he comes there so he don't have to waste any time. Should probably give him beer And she'll talk to her. Boy, I'm telling you, her and Daddy, compared to what they used to, even Mommy, compared to what we used to be, we got very close. Well, we're close. We're much closer. Gracie's close, but not like she used to be. We were much closer with Ronnie and the boys. And, well, like I say, they got to lead their own lives, Butchie. And we got to lead our own lives. And I got my new bedroom set that Daddy got me for a Christmas present, except he forgot to deliver one dresser and a stove. They forgot to deliver the stove and dresser, so I told Daddy I have to call up the store Monday. If Mommy couldn't tell him, when the heck am I going to get the stove and dresser? I got the other stuff in January. Here it's March already. It doesn't take that long to come from Philadelphia. I don't know what's the matter with them people. When I paid money, I says, they don't say, well, hold the money till you get the stuff. I says, but they hold back, so I'll have to call up Monday and find out what the heck is going on. Because I'm afraid of this stove. Every time you light it, it blows out, and you have to relight it. And you're like, it's pretty well worn out. I got it from Gracie last year, I think it was. So I told Daddy I need new stuff. He says, no more secondhand stuff. He says, you buy yourself a new one. And we got a refrigerator for Monty with a little freezer in it because she couldn't use it down in that apartment. Of course, they have a small refrigerator down there. Now she can use it, but she's going to get a freezer plan, I guess, and have her meet and stuff like that. Well, Butch and Alice and Christopher and Michael, all our love. May God bless you, Mom and Dad. On the other side of the tape, you'll get a big kick out of the comedian. Your father is on the other side of the tape. I told him to tape the other side. And then he come home and I played this side, and he says, you're going to send home your half the tape? So he said, after supper, he says, I'm going to talk to Butch. But boy, I'm telling you, he's a comedian, but he's wonderful. He enjoys Ronnie playing the organ. He falls asleep when I'm playing the organ. Then if he asks me if I'm going to play, and I tell him I don't feel like it, he feels sad. But sometimes I manage to. We're going to have the eclipse on March 6th, Butchie. They say not to look at the sun, but I won't bother it because I'll probably be sleeping or watching television waiting for Daddy to come home from work. Well, Butch and Alice and Michael and Christopher, you'll hear from us real soon. Bye. Hi, Alice. Fun making Butchie's tape. And Ronnie couldn't think of whether it was Christopher or Michael that got hurt. Just like me, I couldn't remember whose birthday. I forgot. Was it Christopher's or Michael's? How do you like Guam? I know you're happy to be there with Butchie and the two boys all together. I think that's nice. I'm only sorry that I couldn't have been of more help to you, Dad and I, anyhow, at that time. But things just wasn't in the plans for us because Dad got sick and I got sick, so it was pretty rough for us for a while. But we're getting out of it slowly. And I've been teasing you on that tape that I made for Butchie's birthday. I asked Ronnie to ask if you were expecting. I was only kidding around. I hope you don't feel hurt or anything about it. We're just having some fun and about you gaining weight. And like the girls, both girls, I think I told you in the letter, I'm not sure, they both stopped taking their birth control pills. Because Ronnie, she thinks maybe her problem could have started from taking them, because she's been taking them for almost, 5 years. So, and Gracie got scared, and there's so many reports that they've been having about these things. So Gracie's going to make an appointment to see the doctor up here, and when she tells him that she stopped taking the birth control pills, she said he's going to tell her. He said, what did I tell you last year when you came here? So I told him, I said, it was up to them, like that says, it's working against nature. He says, something is bound to happen. He says, when you're taking that, he said, you shouldn't take them. You don't need them. So he keeps teasing the girls. He says, I'll tell you how. He says, you don't have to worry about it. He says, sleep in different bedrooms. He says, you don't have to worry about anything. And they laugh at him. He's always kidding them about that. He said, remember the joke what Butchie told you, he says, about birth control. He says, put the aspirin between the knees. And I said to Dad, I think it's kind of late now. I says, they're well married. So I said, if they get pregnant, you're pregnant. I says, you're married. Like Ronnie, the doctor told her not to get pregnant because of that problem she's supposed to have with the adrenal gland. She's not allowed to get pregnant anymore. That, and she's got to be careful in case she falls or she gets a cold or something like that. She's got to go immediately to the doctor. So this summer she'll have to go through a test. Like the doctor says that if she goes out in the sunshine in the summertime and if her tan should get unusually dark, then they'll know that it's her adrenal glands that are not working properly. And then she'll probably have to go on this here medicine. It's called ATCH. And, once they start giving her that medicine, she can't stop taking it. She'll have to take it for as long as she lives because that's what's supposed to help it. So, as far as that's concerned, I don't know. And I've seen her a few times. Boy, she used to get so tired. She just about, she couldn't even lift up her little pinky. That's how tired she got. So like I told her, Ron, what can I say? And then she keep asking me about different things. I told her, I told you. I says, what was wrong with me? What they think was wrong with me? I says, I told you, doctor. So she went through the same tests that I did. In fact, she was in a hospital for a couple of days, and they gave her that ATCs, but she couldn't take it. So they said she was being stimulated, but she couldn't take it. And some days she's got pretty good, some days she's got bad. Like I told her, I said, weather's going to break. She'll get outside more, and she'll feel a lot better. And Gracie, too. I miss them, but what am I going to do after all? They have to live their own lives, and that's where they choose to live. That's where they live. So, I've been up since about 3:45. It's 10 after 10. I haven't even touched a cup off my breakfast that I had with Dad this morning. I haven't done anything. I just fooling around here with tape recorders and things and playing with the dog, which I shouldn't be doing. But I have a lot of time. I have till Dad doesn't get home till 3:30. It doesn't take me long. It takes me about a half an hour to straighten up. I just took a sip of coffee. Me and my coffee. That's all I have for breakfast is coffee. What else? I'm hungry. I'm not going to the refrigerator. Open the refrigerator, stand there, and I close the refrigerator and walk away. So I got to make something good for Dad tonight for supper. I don't know. I have to look in the freezer and see what I'll make good for him. But I noticed that since I've been cooking with vegetable oil, Wesson's vegetable oil for Dad, he's been feeling a lot better, and it seems to do him a lot good. That Wesson's pure vegetable oil is very good. Like it says, it's pure vegetable oil. It shouldn't hurt. And that's what he's been doing. And he does things he's not supposed to do sometimes, but I scold him for it, and he gets mad at me, and then he gets over it, and I laugh at him, and he laughs at me. So, I don't know what else to say, because I said so much on the other side, but I kept saying Butchie instead of saying Allison Butch. But I think you understand that when we do write a letter or talk or tape it, we should say Butchie. Don't feel slighted, because we're thinking of you, too, because we love you just as much as we love Butchie. And I'd like a picture of the whole gang. I'd like to get some new pictures around here. I still got that little picture of when Michael was a baby, and of course the few that I took, but I like some new ones so that I could hang them up around here in this here house here, so that I could see us. Every time I pass your picture, I say, Heidi, I hope your ears ring or your nose itch so you sneeze or something, because we're always saying, hi, Aunt Alice, hi, Uncle Butch around here. The kids come in. The kids look at the picture, and they always say that. I mean, I've taught them that when they were little babies. I said, that's Uncle Butch and Aunt Alice, and every time they see it, they say hi and all that. I got a letter from my sister back home. Her girl is going to graduate school in September. She's going into nurses training. So that if she makes, there'll be 2 nurses in the family. They moved. I think Butch knows where they used to live, in an apartment house. They bought a house right in back of my other sister's house. I haven't heard from that one, so I don't know how she's doing. And my brother moved. I told Butch that my brother finally moved from his apartment. He moved quite a ways away from everybody. He bought a house finally. And they've been asking us to come and visit them. They said we owe them a visit. Like Ronnie says, they owe us a visit. Like my sister said, they were going to come out here to visit me, but they never got here. And I told them, I said, it'll be a big surprise if you ever get here. I doubt it, though, because they don't have a car. You know, just one that has a car doesn't want to come. And his other cousin, Cousin John Zielinski in Stamford, Connecticut, he's high in politics. He's some kind of a commissioner out there. He's about as old as Ronnie. He's going to be 28 in July. So they're kind of big shots. So, like I told him, I said, I'll go see them maybe once in 2-3 years. I'll go to see them, and they'll appreciate me more. I guess I'm going to say so long for now. I really don't know what else to talk about. I better get busy here. And the sun is starting to come out, so maybe it's going to be a nice day. I like to see the sunshine. I'll see the sunshine. I feel a lot better on them dreary days. I'm really miserable. And I haven't heard from the girls yet, so I guess maybe they went shopping. I usually hear about from them, and, well, we'll be hearing from us pretty soon. Okay? A love to all, Mom and Dad.
Hi, Butch, Alice, Mike, Chris. Tell Chris this is Papa. Yeah, I got home from work and had something to eat. Sitting down relaxing now. Brandy and a beer. Mother playing the organ for me. Makes me feel good. I have a pretty good job. No hard work. Once in a while I do a little bit of work. That ride back and forth is more than what I do all day. Make good money when I get 7 days in. And if there's a holiday in, I gross about, well, $327. I bet when you come back to the States, you buy a Hammond organ. Wish I could buy you one, but I can't do too much yet till we get all our bills paid off. I have brandy and a beer right now, so you gotta excuse me if you don't hear me talking for a while. I can't drink and talk at the same time. That eclipse your mother was talking about, that's the 7th, not the 6th. And that funny noise you hear on a tape she made, she's trying to light a cigarette with that lighter, and just makes a lot of racket till it gets going. There, I get my bills paid off. I think I'll buy a new van or carry-all, some damn thing. Riding these old debt traps around is a problem. Now this is Friday, the 6th. Tomorrow I gotta borrow a truck where I used to work down here in Old Bridge. I gotta pick up some sheetrock and 2x4s and bring up here. Gotta put a petition in for your mother. She gets all nervous. You always gotta be doing something. Well, the only good feature about my job, I don't know if it's winter. Nice and warm in there. Hey, that was very, very nice. I wish I could play like that. I know, I thought I bought this organ for your mother, but I think I enjoy it more than she does, even if she plays it. The other night, the boss come down to the plant about 9:30 at night. He caught the whole crew in the men's room watching TV. So he fired 2 of them. They somehow got out of it. Then they had a delegate from the union come down, and the guys are back to work, but they're going to be on day shift where the boss can keep an eye on them. That's unions for you. You don't have to be good, just belong to a union and they can't fire you. Well, weather's been pretty damn good here for the last month or so. Yeah, I feel pretty punk here about a week ago, but I'm straightening up now. Hooray, another one went by. Keep up the good work, man. Pretty soon I'll retire and put your mother to work. You can play good enough. Especially when everybody's drunk, they won't know the difference. Mexico way. South is at the border. That's me, south of the border. Hey, on this tape recording business, I don't know, maybe you ran one of these, or maybe you didn't. They're simple to operate. Only thing is, playback, the best thing to do is hook this thing to either a television speaker or a radio speaker. You get much better sound out of it. I'll send you the alligator clips in the plug-in business. Works real good that way. You record something and then play it back and see how it sounds. If you don't like it, you just rewind the tape, start recording all over it, and it'll erase what you had on there, and whatever you're recording will be on there. I don't know what kind of power you have down there. I hope it's 110. Then you can use this adapter, this 9-volt adapter. Otherwise you have to use C batteries, and that's like a lost cause. You'll be spending about $2 a day for batteries. You gotta be a millionaire to do that. Getting a little bit better. You're saying about your Dodge being so good. You got the only good Dodge that was ever made in this world. Yeah, them slant six is supposed to be pretty good, though. Junkyards are full of them engines. They can't even get rid of one. Maybe I'll buy a Dodge. I don't know. I'm going to shop around. I should have told you the name of this song that your mother's playing. Maybe you won't recognize it. Pretty hard to tell what she's playing. Mother just shakes her head. Beautiful, beautiful. Is Alice listening to this tape too? How you doing, Alice? I knew you'd be there. I have to set up all these different sounds for your mother. You're not too experienced at that yet. Yeah, this is March the 6th. We were supposed to have this thing down here a long time ago, but one thing leads into another. There's a new tape recorder that we're sending you that I bought. It costs $40. Very nice. I picked another one up. Guy works with me. He bought it about 4 years ago and didn't use it too much. He bought a stereo, so he had no use for the little one, so I bought that, and I'm going to give that to Veronica. And the old raggedy, beat-up, cheap job I gave to Gracie. Oh, yeah, you're cheating hard. Your mother must think that I'm cheating on her all the time. This is her favorite song. You don't got to worry about that, though. I think you'll have a lot of fun with this. Keep you out of the gin mills anyway. One of these Sundays I want to take the organ up to Frenchtown Inn. I want to get this Art Mosca to play it up there. Show these dumb hicks what real music sounds like. It'll probably be next Sunday, though, because I work 2 Sundays in a row, and the 3rd Sunday I have off, so I might swing it for next Sunday. I still got to see Mosca, see if he'll play. it, man. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Step right up, folks. Peanuts, popcorn, Cracker Jacks, and candy. Get away, kid, you bother me. Going to have a circus act here. Going to show the world's fattest woman playing a Hammond organ. Oh boy. And the skinniest guy in the world announcing everything. That's all, folks. Show is over. Go on home. Get the hell out of here. When I said, get the hell out, I didn't mean you. That's the people at the circus that we're going to have. Yeah, I don't have too much to say. What I want to say, I can't think of it, so we call it a lost cause, more or less. Ooh, that was a bad note. Wow.